Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday, it's B2B day, and I really have to stop myself from saying BTOB, and I don't know why. Anyways, so I finished listening to the first EP that they released, the one called Born to Be. So we're moving on to the next one. And this one is called Press Play. And I already reacted to one of the songs. Wow. So I'm not going to be doing that again, but I will link it up here somewhere. So if you want to check out my reaction to that music video, the link should be up here right now. So we're going to skip that today, but I am going to be reacting to the rest of the songs from this EP. And so that means it's Press Play, and it's Loverboy, and it's You and I, Stand Up, and My Girl. And I'm just going to do all of them today, I think, because why not? So, yeah. So let me just get this ready to record. So the first one is Press Play. And there's only one music video. So Press Play doesn't have one. You and I doesn't have one. Stand Up and My Girl. Those are non-music video songs. But Loverboy has an official music video. So, yay! Anyways. So let's just start with the first one called Press Play featuring Gina. I'm guessing maybe that's how it's said. G period N-A, so Gina, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, here we go.
Do it like I do. Everybody follow me and move your body to the groove. Yeah. Like this, like that. Step it up, yeah. Let's ride in the beat, y'all. Press play, stop and press rewind. 이렇게 또 저렇게 Say la la play the music. 갈 때까지 나 가볼래. Say la la play the music. Press play, stop and press rewind. Move your body.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop right now. I really like this. This has this like old school R&B-ish vibe. And I mean like really old school, not like 90s old school, but even older. I really like that. Like, I love that. So and it's kind of funky, and yeah, I really like this. So, and their voices sound amazing as always. Yeah, just really good, really good.
나의 노래 따라해 louder and louder 톡톡히 지켜봐 So stop 똑같으면 울리는 second tiger Bravo 여기는 Mayday 지쳤어 game over 다 over 멋쟁이들만 모이셨어 like dope boys 날씨는 매우 맑음 I'm in soul Like that Move your body 정신없이 이렇게 계속해서 나 찾겨 이 곡을 듣고 있는 모든 젊은이여 hands up Like this like that Step it up 그래 뭐 어때 Let's ride in the beat, y'all. Press play, stop and press rewind. 이렇게 또 저렇게 Say la la play the music. 갈 때까지 나 가볼래. Say la la play the music. Press play, stop and press rewind. Move your body, baby. You gotta move your body, baby. Hey, going
I just realized it's kind of giving me like, I think it's Marvin Gaye vibes in the production, the music, and all of that, like 70s, 60s, late 60s, early 70s R&B, Motown-y type stuff. Like the Marvin Gaye songs. I think it's Marvin Gaye. It's called "What's Going On," I think. It's kind of reminding me of that, and I love that. I don't know why I can't remember if it's Marvin Gaye or not, but I'm pretty sure it is. But that's kind of what it's reminding me of, and I love it. I honestly love it. Can we also talk about their look on this cover right here? I am here for it. They look so good. That whole style, like the punk-ish style, with a little bit of like hip hoppy. I don't know how to describe it. It's definitely punk, but I really like it. I like that style. I like the look of that. Yeah. Anyways, but I think that's what the production of the song is reminding me of, is the Marvin Gaye "What's Going On" ish type of vibe. Yeah. Moving on. But it's the percussion. It's the percussion you have going on in the background, and then you have the horns and all of that. That's why it's reminding me of that. To the left, to the right. Let's go. Hurry, hurry, 어서 노래를 들어. 노래에 맞춰 춤을 춰 몸을 흔들어. 그 흔한 음악이란 놀이에 취해서 나치고 밤이 우리 모두 날리고 고생고생해서 세팅한 머리 망가진 매력톤이 이렇게 즐거운데 핫한 가수 하나 추천할게. 요즘 참 주목할 만해. 들어봐 BTOB. Oh no no. Yep. That was unexpected, but very, very, very positive for me. I really liked it. Like, that's one of those songs that I am gonna enjoy just listening to on a daily basis when I'm at work, and yeah, it's just a really good song. And I really like the production. I really like their voices. I liked Gina. I assume it's Gina. I liked her voice as well. And yeah, it was just really good. It was just really good. And very, very different from anything I heard on the first one. So I love it. Love it. All right. So, moving on to Loverboy, and we have an official music video. Ooh. So, I wonder if they're going to have the same style as they did in WoW, or if it's going to be different stylistically, fashionably. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I'm so sorry. And also I'm just wondering what kind of song it's gonna be. But because the first one, like Press Play, I really liked it. Really liked the vibe of that song. I really like WoW too. I do actually listen to that every day at work. So yeah. I feel like the second EP here is I'm gonna like that. Based on everything I've heard, which is 2 songs I've heard so far from the second EP, I'm definitely gonna like the way that they're evolving in the beginning here, because I liked the first one a lot, but the stuff that I've heard from the second one so far has just been a little bit better for me. So, so I'm really looking forward to hearing the rest of this EP. Anyways, so let's move on to Loverboy, like I said, and the official music video. Here we go.
Yeah, it was so hard to say goodbye. Yeah, you should know by now. And it is what it is. The boys in the house. Yeah. It's BTOB, come on. 사랑밖에 난 몰라, I want you and you. 이대로는 절대로 보낼 순 없어. 끝내자는 말 함부로
I love the strings in the background. Sounding really good. I also love the vibe of this video. I love that it's sort of a behind the scenes type video. I'm here for it.
다시 말하지만 몰라 난 이별하는 방법 곤란한 안녕이란 말도 난 몰라라 또 올라나 지식이 다니는 건 내 목을 졸라 막 내 눈에 아른거리는 너 그런 날 두고 가버리는 너 순정남 ain't no casanova 당겨대 사랑밖에 난 몰라 사랑밖에 난 몰라 I want you and you 이대로는 절대로 보낼 순 없어 몰라 그런 말 끝내자는 말 함부로 하지마 그런 말 비가 오나 눈이 오나 우린 견치 말자 너는 떠나가는 내가 질리자마자 답답한 사랑과 전쟁 그녀의 맘은 갈대와 같아 가득한 너의 거짓말 홀딱 빠졌던 내가 믿다 순정파인 나를 갖고 놀아 내 사랑은 아무나 하나 사랑밖에 난 몰라 I want you and you 이대로는 절대로 보낼 순 없어 몰라 그런 말 끝내자는 말 함부로 하지마 그런 말
He's nailing those ad-libs right now, I'm just saying. It's sounding really good. I really like that. I liked that it was sort of it was sort of like real instruments in the production and not like it didn't sound like it was just beats that you have in the computer and the use. Like it sounded like they actually had musicians in the studio playing this music. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Love, 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 loved it. I'm loving this EP so far. I have to say, I am so surprised by how much I love this so far. Like, I'm really surprised. Yeah. So, You and I is the next one. And again, there's no music video, unfortunately. But are we gonna get a ballad now? Because, I mean, I know they do like their ballads. And they're really good at it. So, And so far it hasn't been all that ballady. Not that I'm complaining, because I tend to usually not like ballads as much as I like the up-tempo stuff, just in general, not with BTOB. So, interesting. This is an interesting EP. Also, again, you have none of the songs sound alike. Which, sometimes it could be a disadvantage, because it could be confusing to some listeners, I guess. People could be like, oh, are they a R&B band? Are they, what are they? But I actually like the fact that there's some variety in the music on the one EP. Because maybe it's just because my attention span is not very good. And so if it just all is the same genre, same vibe, same dynamic, same whatever, I tend to get bored real quick. So I like the fact that all of the songs are kind of different, so it keeps your attention. If you were listening like all the way through on an album or an EP or something, if you're not just skipping around and listening to your favorite songs, the fact that you can just press play and start from the beginning and listen to the end, and it's not going to be sounding the same all the way through, is an advantage for me, because that will keep my attention. It will keep me from getting bored with the music. So, anyway, so I am interested in hearing what the next song is. You and I. I mean, the title sort of leans towards it maybe being a slower song, but you never know. So here we go.
Girl,
Nailed it.
you have to hide you see, I know how
So
you feel
we're
about
in
it.
slow jam mode
Maybe
now.
I've shown it, but I feel the same way. So listen up.
Slow jam 90s R&B mode. I love the harmonies they have going on in this chorus. I think it's the chorus. It might be a pre-chorus. I don't know. But I love the harmonies.
떨리는 그대 입술 보여요. 귀여운 아이 같아요. Baby baby 걱정 말아요. 그대 몰래 준비해뒀죠. Baby baby 눈을 감아요. 내가 먼저 키스할게요. 그대보다 더 좋아해요. 그대보다 내가 더 사랑해요. Oh listen to me girl. Oh baby baby girl. 나 그대가 좋아. Oh baby. 우리 이제 만나볼까요? 둘이 사귀는 건 어떨까요? 누가 봐도 우린 정말 잘 어울려요. 행복한 오후 한 잔의 아메리카노와 비스킷. 우리랑 참 비슷한 게 많았다고 올려져 푸르른 하늘의 빛. 그대 얼굴을 닮은 구름 한 조각 마주 잡은 손을 어루만져봐도 밝아진 모래 살며시 이불을 맞춘다. 그대보다 더 좋아해요. 그대보다 내가 더 사랑해요. Oh listen to me girl. Oh baby
They were definitely leaning into the late 90s R&B slow jam type song with this one, and I'm here for it. Like I loved that stuff when in the late 90s when I listened to that all the time. I'm here for it. I love the harmonies they have going on. I loved again the ad-libs and all of that. Their voices sound phenomenal. Phenomenal. Yeah. And again, completely different from everything else from this EP. So it keeps my attention. That's what I want. I love it so far. Oh, sorry, I keep saying EP. Mini album. The second mini album. The same thing, but they call it a mini album. So I'll try to keep calling it a mini album as well. I'll probably end up saying EP again. Yeah, no, that was like chef's kiss. Mwah. That was so good. Such a well-produced, well-sung, classic slow jam, basically. Love it. Love it. So, now we have Stand Up. And it's also called Stand Up, in parentheses. So it'll be interesting to see if, again, they're going to give us something completely different from everything else. I'm loving this mini album so far. I really am. I can't wait to start listening to it when I go back to work again in a few days. And just jamming to it all day at work. Gonna be amazing. Anyways, here we go.
Put aside all your worries.
Okay, so by the sound of it, it sounds like, I may be wrong, because I've literally only heard 5 seconds of it. But this, beginning of it sounds very leaning more into the EDM type stuff. Maybe we're back in the Eurodance genre that they had on the first one. Interesting. Again, sounds different from everything else.
Things have changed now. You're not alone in this world anymore. Now, you've got me by your side. So stand up. Don't be afraid. 혼자란 느껴진 순간 I know your pain. 그럴 땐 울어도 좋아.
It's very interesting in the beginning here. Okay, here we got beat. Kind of interesting in the beginning where you don't get the beat. You get everything else going on. Except for the that's going on. But you get the synth and all of that going on in the beginning. And you would expect a beat when he starts singing. But it's not there. It didn't come in until now. Interesting. I like it. And I was right. It was very EDM-y. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go back to the beginning of this one. I love the way this is built up. It's literally just starting one layer and then you layer a little bit more on, a little bit more. The dynamics of it. Love that. And it's a very classic way of doing things and yet not. Because it's still different. I guess maybe it's because the way they're layering things on top is not the way you would expect it necessarily. But it was just, I love the way this starts. I really, really do. I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind, but I need to hear this from the beginning again because I really, really like the way it built up.
Put aside all your worries.
So you have the distorted voice singing, right? And you have just a little bit of the synth type stuff going on here and piano
Things have changed now.
speaking,
You're not alone in this world anymore.
and then you get like the snare type stuff going on,
Don't be afraid.
and then you get a little bit more,
느껴진 순간
and a little bit more synth as well.
그럴 땐 울어도 좋아.
Still no bass though, not really.
힘들고 지칠
You
때면
get a little bit more here, a little bit more bass as well, but still not full on.
너 그렇게 아파하면 더 아픈 내 맘을 알까. 어떻게든 행복만 주고 싶은 일은 내 맘 알까. 아직
There we go. Now you got like a full sound going on all of a sudden.
너의 꿈, please always stand up. 크게 소리쳐봐.
Or fuller.
Can't you feel my love?
There's the full sound with the bass turned up again. Love it. Love it.
아파도 stand up. 힘들어도 stand up. 네 곁에 내가 있잖아. 이젠 너와 멋진 날개를 펼쳐봐. 울지 말고 일어나. 나만의 lady. Alright, this is Sia. 나 위해 예쁘게 웃어줘. 모든 게 부서져. 힘이 들고 지칠 때도 툭툭 털어버리고 다 잊어.
See, I love how they scale it back here again, but it's not going completely. I was about to say flat, but that's not what I mean. But it's not as well. I guess maybe I could use flat in the sense of the sound. It's not as simple as in the beginning of the track, but they do scale it back again because then they can build up again too. But yeah, but you still have a little bit more of the bass than you had in the beginning. I like this. I really like this.
사랑한단 말 안 아껴 멈출 생각 없어 이 마라톤. 그렇게 웃어주면 얼마나 예쁜지 몰라. You're so lovely. 누구보다 소중한 너 어떻게 말해야 할까. You're my precious girl, the only one in my world. 숨차게 달려 어제와 함께.
So this part right here, where they you have the right, and then you come in and there's a little bit more like more echoey, fuller sound to it. It actually reminds me of Coldplay. I think it's maybe Viva La Vida. I don't know, but it's reminding me of Coldplay in the best way.
Can't you feel my love tonight? Can't you see my love tonight? 아파도 stand up, 힘들어도 stand up. 네 곁에 내가 있잖아. 이젠 너와 멋진 날개를 펼쳐봐. 울지 말고 일어나. 나만의 lady.
Nice shift. See, now we're all of a sudden it's sounding more like actual instruments instead of like a digital production. That's a nice shift. I really like that. And also, again, like a completely different rhythm. Everything is just, I mean, this could be a different song, but it's not, and it totally fits with everything that came before. I love this break.
세상 끝어둠 속에 혼자란 느낄 때 눈물이 차올라 숨조차 힘겨울 때 Up stand up 내가 곁에 있어줄게 Can't you feel my love tonight Can't you see my love tonight 날 위해 stand up 너를 위해 stand up 괜찮아 늦지
Wow, what a nice way to end it too. That sounded so good. I don't know if you can tell I had a lot to say on this one compared to the other ones, but I just found it so interesting. I really, really, really liked it. And yeah, it's just, I guess maybe it's just because of the dynamics they had, and then that break where all of a sudden it went from sounding like a digital EDM production to more like real instruments. And it's a completely different beat and everything. It was just really good. It was really good. It was, in case you couldn't tell, that was really good. I really liked that. Again, that last note that he sang, I don't know who sang it. I don't know the guys that well yet. I can't tell you who's who and who sounds like what. And anyways, but that last note was just, and the vibrato on it and everything was just, loved it. That was really good. Surprising for some reason. Well, I guess the funny thing is about that one is it was kind of unpredictable yet predictable, because it was built very classically in the way that it built up, and but then they had some things that were like different. I really, really liked it. I'm surprised at how much that may actually be my favorite one from today, which I was not expecting because I really liked the ones I heard before. But I really liked that one. Maybe because it is kind of different in the way it I don't know, but that's another thing. Again, completely different from everything else on this mini album. Yeah, no, I am loving this. I'm loving this album so far. Loving it. Let's move on, because otherwise this is going to be a hella long reaction. And that would be fine if I had music videos for everything, but I don't. I will be looking for like live performances of all of these tracks and the tracks from the previous one as well, and I want to do those as bonus reactions or something at some point, if you want it. But before we get to that, and before I start talking about my plans for my BTOB reactions, let's finish up listening to this mini album. My Girl. I'm assuming it's not going to be the classic not commitments. What am I saying right now? I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyways, I'm assuming it's not going to be, I don't know why I say commitments. The classic My Girl song. Why can't I remember what they're called right now? Oh my god, I am literally brain farting all over the place right now. That sounded so wrong. Anyways, My Girl, here we go.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, baby. Listen. Baby, 너를 위한 promise 잘 들어봐. 네가 원하면 다 할 수 있어. 난 눈이 부신 너는 나만의 style, my beautiful girl. 내게 다가오면 그대로 stop. 그대로 난 fall in love with you. 내 마음을 알겠니? 난 네가 정말 좋은 걸. 내 손에.
So I was about to say, I was literally thinking the thought, this sounds more like the classic boy band slow song ballad type thing from like the 90s, and then the next line is literally Step by Step, which reminded me of New Kids on the Block, which was a classic 90s boy band, early 90s, but and this one is more reminiscent of the late 90s boy band stuff. But that was just kind of funny. Maybe just to me, I'm sorry. That was an interesting effect they used there. Hold on, let me just go back. Kind of like a whoa, 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 whoa. I can't explain it. A whoa, 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 whoa. It wasn't really autotune. Maybe it was, but it's just, it didn't sound like your usual autotune. It sounded like something like a whoa, whoa, whoa.
잘 들어봐 하루 종일 너만 볼 수 있어 난 네 웃는 모습에 나 숨을 쉴 수 없는 걸 내 손을 잡아봐 이렇게 love is forever 내 맘속 매일 너만 보여 이제 나만 사랑해줘 내 모든 걸 줄게 싶으며 같이 아침에 일어났을 때니 갈라진 목소리 소름이 돋을 정도로 이쁜 네 얼굴에 미소가 번지는 행복한 소리 하루가 왜 이리 길까 화장기 없는 빛나
I like this part.
널 품에 넣은 채 이미 난 너와 하나가 된 이 밤이 지나가지 않을 I need you baby I want you 이제 맘을 열어줘 내게
See, to me, it just got a little bit more interesting because everything before he started rapping was kind of just your standard boy band fare, right? Which is good. It's good, but it's not that interesting, not to me anyways. Like, the most interesting thing about that, except, you know, the voices sound great, everything's good, it's a good production. The most interesting thing, though, was the effect they used that I was mentioning. But right now, after he started rapping and they shifted it up a bit, that's when it became really interesting to me. But again, the ad-libs are on point. Yeah. The second half of that was definitely the most interesting part. Again, like, their harmonies, like I said, the ad-libs, everything sounds great. It's just, I'm not, and I never have been, a big fan of the quote-unquote typical boy band slow-ish pop song. Not even the ones that I was standing back in the 90s. So, but yeah, as soon as he started rapping, it became a little bit more, because something just kind of shifted in it, in the production, and the music, and in, like, I think even the beat, and it just became a little bit more interesting. It became a little bit more dynamic, and that's when it got me. That's when that song got me. So this is a song I definitely will listen to again, because, yeah, no, it was good. It was really, really good. It wasn't my favorite song today. I honestly do think that it was the EDM-y one. But why can't I just, you know what? My brain is literally not functioning today. I don't know what's going on. Stand Up, I think it was. Right? Wasn't it? Hold on. Yes, stand up. I think that is my favorite of this EP mini album. Wow is a song that I really love too, and every time it comes on when I'm at work, I like get like this big smile because again, it's reminding me of these '90s boy bands that I was really into, and you know, and I kind of love that they're using that sound that they are, because I mean, this came out in. Hold on, let me check. This came out in 2012, right? So way after the 90s, but I kind of like that it's calling back to all of these old old school stuff. If you, I guess it is old school. It wasn't back then, but I mean, I guess it would be now. I really like that. Yeah, no, this was definitely like this EP better than I like the first one, Born to Beat. I loved a few of the tracks on Born to Beat, but overall, I wasn't as big a fan of all of the songs as I am on this one. This one, love. I really, really like and love all of the tracks. I love Stand Up more than the other ones, but all of them had something interesting going on. Yeah, awesome. This was great. So all of the songs from this EP and songs from the first one, if there are any live performances that you love, that you feel like I absolutely 100% need to check out, let me know in the comments and I will check them out. You will be getting bonus reactions of those. I also, because I noticed with some of the other, or all of the other groups that I am reacting to, they all have their own like reality shows and stuff like that. So I was wondering if you would be interested in me reacting to the first one that I found, or yeah, the first one that they did. It looks like, according to the timeline, is Amazon. And I did find a playlist that had all of the episodes. So if you want me to react to all of those things, I definitely will. I'm reacting to EXO's Showtime right now, and I tried uploading it the other day. It was blocked, so I couldn't upload it to YouTube. So I did make a Patreon. I will make all of the stuff that I'm reacting to free to watch on Patreon. There is a level on Patreon that people can join if they want to, and just support me and the channel. But it's not a requirement yet. I mean, depends on how things go. but definitely for these like the EXO Showtime and stuff, I'm not gonna make people pay for it. I mean, I might do something about it if I need like storage space to host the videos that I can't post on YouTube or something. But we'll see. Probably not. So that's probably if it won't let me upload. What I'm trying to get at is if I react to the Amazon Idol Master Zone and YouTube blocks it, I will be uploading it on the Patreon, and then you can watch it there. You don't have to pay. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. I would appreciate it, of course, if you did, but you don't have to. So if that's something that you all are interested in me reacting to, let me know, and I will. And I will also react to all of the other ones that I see here. There's BTOB, MTV Diary. I think I found a playlist for that as well. I'll do those too. I'll do everything. 6 Sense, whatever that is. B2B's B Plus Diary, Manager Self Cam, Black Box, B2B's Cool Men, The Beat Extra, Beat Com, Kingdom Legendary War, B2B content. I mean, there's tons of it, and I will react to everything you want me to react to. So if you're interested, I will. There's some DVDs as well, which of course I don't have, but if you know where I can find them, I'll react to that as well. Yeah. So, anyways, loved this EP. Honestly, if the progression that I'm hearing is anything to go by, I almost can't wait until I hear the next one, and that is called Thriller, I see, from 2013. What does it say here? Ooh, and it was released on my mom's birthday. 6 tracks. Oh, cool. Anyways, so yeah, let me know what you think. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because bonus reactions are posted randomly and not just on Saturdays. So subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and you will get notified when I post a new video. Or if I post, because I noticed I can post the written stuff now. So if I need to tell you that, my computer broke, so I can't film a reaction, I can go on my phone and post on YouTube. No BTOB today because whatever. Or if I need you to vote on something about BTOB, that will be there as well. Anyways, so notification bell, so you get notified if YouTube does its job and notifies people when I post a new video, is what I'm saying, for bonus reactions. Or you could just look at the BTOB playlist that I made, and you will see all of the reactions that I have already done. Right. Okay, I think that's it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Have a great weekend. Have a great Easter for those of you who celebrate Easter. And see you guys again soon. Bye.